Fight fire with water, not fire. That's something I tell my coaching clients all the time. Too many times, lawyers, especially young ones, sometimes who want to prove themselves or they just have a big ego and fancy themselves as a great fighter, they want to fight, and win. And what they don't understand is that when you fight fire with fire, things escalate. Things get heated. Things get out of control. And even if you do end up winning that confrontation, the person on the other side usually isn't going to like you very much or have nice things to say about you. And reputations can last a lifetime, whether they're good or bad. And they can also turn on a dime. And that's why the better practice, whether you're a lawyer in court or you're not a lawyer and just in your interactions with other people, it's easy to feel like you're being attacked. It's easy to want to fight back. Again, our instinct tells us to fight back. But with a little bit of self-control, fighting fire with water is the best way to de-escalate situations that are confrontational in nature. And the best example I can give is a young lawyer who I dealt with many years ago, who was really being harassed by an older lawyer who was trying to take advantage of him and being nasty to him and clearly trying to push his buttons. And my advice to the young lawyer was the next time you see this guy at the courthouse and he acts that way toward you, ask if you could buy him a cup of coffee. And sure enough, a few days later, the lawyer comes back to me and he said, you won't believe this. I went to court. The guy was a real jerk again. He was nasty. He was abusive. And I looked at him after the hearing and said, can I buy you a cup of coffee? And the lawyer was astonished. P.S. They had the cup of coffee. After that, they got along famously. And no, I was not surprised at any of that. There's a lot to be said about fighting fire with water, not fire.